cooking. I'm cooking now. Oh my. Oh gosh. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Hello. Turn the heater off. It's quite nice having that here. Who's that? Sid. Alright mate, I went to the gym tonight. I went to the gym and I treated myself to McDonald's. I'm having a treat. Doesn't matter if you have a treat, does it? I've got a couple of buns I'll probably eat when I get in and all. I can't think what they're called. Cinnamon buns. Oh, that's not very good. You're probably better off knowing though, aren't you? And then get out of it, I suppose. Move on, just tell you don't want to go out of it no more, I suppose, isn't it, really? Or it's up to you, you know. How much you love her, I suppose, how much you like her, isn't it? Can you forgive her, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, that's what I think. You don't have to think that, of course. I think I like McDonald's, and you might not like McDonald's. I love it. A fillet of fish, and you might, oh, fillet of fish, I don't have them. Rain, isn't it? It's more rain again. I can't believe this. Bloody weather's gone mad. 1 minute it's alright, next minute it's bloody horrible, isn't it? I ain't going to be here an hour. Am I a Jew? Not as far as I know. Who are you talking to? YouTube. YouTube. Make TikTok. YouTube, TikTok. YouTube, TikTok. Meet each other. Are you famous? No, not at all. I've got a few followers, so you think you mistakenly think South East London, Plumstead. You think followers are, you know, like currencies, or they're not. They're just people. Right, Kieran. I just do it. I've been on the YouTube lives for a while, and I thought I'll try them, see what it's like. Really, similar to TikTok. The only thing is, you get a lot of youngsters, and you think, okay. Pardon me. Unstable connection. Not a very good connection here. Oh dear, windy. Older cars are better. No, a car that doesn't go wrong is better. Have you travelled around the world, and do you want to travel even more? Yeah, I'm going on holiday in July. So around the Med on a cruise. No, I went to the gym. And I thought I'll treat myself to McDonald's. I'll treat myself to ignored. You got ignored? Did you? By who? Where you got ignored? I can't even see your comment, mate. No, it's latte. A latte. Tired of the USA starting wars? No, I'm tired because I go to bed late. You know, you might be tired of that. I'm tired because I go to bed late. That's you be tired of what you want to be tired about, isn't it? Even if you're tired of that, it's better if you fill your bank up in it and start exercising, not having too many McDonald's. That'd be a good thing, isn't it? Get the badge in. What badge? Do I have a wife? Well, I'm not divorced yet. Put it that way. What badge? Well, this one here. Plumpsy Runners. Suchan, hello. I think sadly on TikTok, London, sadly on TikTok and YouTube, I think there's people that think they're quite famous and that. No, you're not. You just do lives or whatever, and people watch you. You're not famous, you know. No. Famous is someone like, you know, like a pop star or something, isn't it? Or the King, or an MP, or something like that. Really, the Prime Minister. Am I a millionaire, Gary? Be honest, I don't know. I don't think so. You got much planned for the weekend? Well, it looks like I might be running on my own. My daughter's got the flu, so I was looking forward. I'm going to do park run tomorrow, and then I've got a 10k on Sunday. But it looks like she might not be doing it, so I'm like, gutted. But never mind, I'll go and do it myself. What else? I'm going to start tidying my house up. Really, I've got like some laptops I want to get rid of and just start tidying up. I need to sort out the internet at work, or some cables and that, and it's put some more cameras up, that sort of stuff, and I don't know, trying to mess about doing it really. But that's what I want to do, you know. It's not necessary, but I just want to do it. Yes, I haven't got a lot, but you know, it all started out good because my daughter and my son were going to run, and then my son didn't enter and he's not going to run it. And now my daughter sounds like she's quite rough, so she might not be running it. But you know what? I was looking forward. There's always other races, isn't there? I'm doing one in May. I'm doing the Bognor 10k, so I'm looking forward to that. I've done it once before. Might be able to talk my kids into my son or daughter to doing that maybe. And you can sit on the beach, can't you? Sit on the beach. You can sit on the beach and have a picnic. Yeah, you can sit on the beach and have a picnic, can you? No one even watching on YouTube. Good. Saves me chatting to them, doesn't it? I'll chat to you lot instead. Get some Air Maxes. Why? For what though? Why would I want some Air Maxes? What's that all about? I'm not sure why I want Air Maxes. I don't know. I don't run in Nikes. I'm running Brooks. I've got Brooks on actually. Why does the USA decide? Well, Jamie, who decides that you have a picture or you don't have a picture, no bio? Who decides that? You do. And I'd say, well, the USA decide that because that's what they want to decide. You might not agree with that, but I'd like for the run. No, I wouldn't run in Nikes. I told you I'm running Brooks. I've got Brooks. What are those, Vapor? I don't know what they're actually. Let me have a look. These are my like running, and I wore these to the gym. These are Brooks. What are they? Ghost. Sorry, Brooks Ghost. And I like them. They're not wearing like sponges on your feet. They're really comfortable. Not that I'm going to do any marathons or any sort of long distance running. Done a 10 mile, didn't we? But although I'm now looking at sort of half marathons, I think, oh, should I do a half marathon? And I think, no, you idiot, don't. Do some 10Ks. If I'm going to run, I'm going to do 10Ks because it's not so long on my knees. Right, Steve? Steve, gutted, my daughter's not going to run there. I used to have Asics years ago, but Brooks, you got to go somewhere. I don't know where you are. If you're in the UK, Evening Jack, what I do is I use this, the He Runs, She Runs, and they put you on the treadmill. They run you on a pad, and then they put you on a treadmill and they video it and they measure you and they tell you this is how you're striking and and it's worth paying a bit extra because you get that service, which You know, they now charge you if you don't buy the trains, which I make them right. You know, they spent all that money on that equipment, and you should be using them, shouldn't you, really? I think people are too tight. Do I think the USA are bullies? I don't know, Jamie, don't worry about it, mate. Jamie, don't worry about it. If you can't go on about anything else than that, Jamie, I'd rather know what your real name is, why you got no picture, why you got no bio. What's that all about? I can't even read about you. You should have, I'm Jamie and I'm into eating cakes or something. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I went to the gym tonight. Jamie, I know you're asking me why. I don't know. How do I know why? You know, you're asking me a question I don't know. It's like saying, why has it rained? I don't know. Probably to do with the meteorological conditions, isn't it? Why are the USA doing what they do? I don't know. You'd have to research it and find out what their reasons for it, surely. That would be a benefit to your life, wouldn't it? Just coming on there and asking some random person why this or why that. I don't know. Mate, you must have stuff going on in your life. Surely you must have exciting stuff planned, or you've done exciting stuff, surely. Life can't be completely boring, surely. Can it? Maybe it is, I don't know. No, I had McDonald's. I thought I'll treat myself to McDonald's. And because I went swimming this morning. Gym tonight. I'm running tomorrow morning, going to do park run. Don't know what one yet, I haven't decided. And then I've got a 10k on Sunday. Always annoying, these best plans, you know, you think they're going to go out with my kids and my granddaughters and we go out somewhere for lunch, but it looks like that's off the agenda now. But never mind, you can't be helped. I'm sure she was looking for. She might be all right. Got to see how she is, isn't she? Really, you know. And if it's only a cold, then you might be okay. What's Jamie, whoever you're saying about the USA, why don't you start your own channel up, and you can talk about what you want to. All right. Run for charity. What you mean, like do the marathon for a charity? No, my son's doing London this year for Wessex Teenage Cancer Trust. He's got I don't know what you call it, a sponsored place. He's got to raise £3 grand. I have, when I've done New York, I did put it in the local paper, and I raised a few £100 for the hospice, because my nan had been in hospice, you know. I think it's quite a good thing to do that, have a nominated charity in your life. It's probably something that's important to you, and it could be, you know, your nan could have had cancer, or your dad could have had prostate cancer or something like that, or leukemia or Alzheimer's or stillborn or something like that, and you should, you know, that charities are close to your heart. You know, it's like, you know, whatever you've been affected with is the charity you're going to go for, isn't it? So and the trouble with charity is you tend to you ask the same people for the money, don't you? How you really get the big money is you say to everyone like that doesn't know you, can I give you 5 sponsor forms? And can you get 5 of your mates to sponsor? Imagine I could get everybody to get 2 mates, all of you get 2 mates, but they get 2 mates, and they get 2 mates, 3 deep, right? 50p. I want everybody only to give me 50p, but I want everyone I know to give it to their mate, and they must give it to their mate, and they must give it to their mate. If you've done that, I'll say 10p. Can you just imagine how much you'd have? That's great, mate. That's great. In my electric car group, if you use my Octopus Energy code, I get 50 quid, you get 50 quid, or they get 50 quid. I saved my 50 quid up. So far, we've given 12,000 to charities. I like giving £200 to, like, if I've got 2 grand, I'd rather give to 10 charities. It's sad though, because someone will be affected with a certain thing, and that's their thing, isn't it? You know, it could be cancer, it could be leukemia, it could be homelessness, you know, your mental health charities. There's too many charities, isn't it? Food banks, too many charities, and it's sad, isn't it? Because you hear people, you know, when I put it out in the group, right, we've got another 2 grand, what do you want to do? Yeah, I mean, I don't really do a lot of charity stuff myself, but I just think there's 20,000 people in my group. The annoying thing is, Why don't everybody give 10p 3 times a year? We'd have like 6 grand then. Well, imagine we put a quid, £3 a year. You have £1 going into the Just Giving page, but people can't be bothered. Like on here, I've done it before. What is people say turn your gifts on giveaway, but 70% gets TikTok takes 70%, so I don't want that. And I did do a Just Giving thing. The first time we had 150 quid, and we paid that to on here. I said to people, don't go to my Just Giving link and give some money if you've got spare money. And we had 150 quid, and we gave it to Bexley Women's Aid. That's someone in here who's been affected by that sort of thing, DV. And she said, can we give to that? So I said, yeah. And then we done it again, because people said, oh, good, do it again, do it again. I thought, I can't be bothered. There's no point in begging people. Anyway, they all talked me into it. I've done it again, and we had 300 quid. And we gave 150 quid to Great Ormond Street, I think. And another 150 quid was to, I think it's prostate cancer. Someone had prostate cancer, and he said prostate cancer. And I thought, yeah, I don't mind that. I just want to get rid of the money, really. I had it months in my bank, but I didn't want it. I don't want it. Where you from, boy? Eh? Where you from, boy? Who's boy? Who are you talking to? The boy in the back? The boy in the well? Timmy's in the well! Well, I'm from my mum. Well, I don't know where you're from. Originally, I'm from my mum. Originally, I suppose I was a part of my dad, and it was a part of my mum, and it swum up the channel, didn't it? And I became it. A little bit of my dad, a little bit of my mum, and suddenly it was like I was created, wasn't I? Imagine what a great day that was. If you think about it, you think, how amazing is it that we're even, you know, we've even existed, isn't it? They're there, Plumstead Runners, yeah. Plumstead Runners, that's the running club I run with. Run for, I suppose. But yeah, I like doing charities. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good to do it. Actually it's good if you retire and do some charities and voluntary stuff, isn't it? It's voluntary work. I know someone, and she was like, I think she was a carer or something like that, and she worked with kids that had Down syndrome kids, and she said they were so loving, really. You know, they were, and you know, all of us, you know, we might be lucky and go through our life with nothing go wrong in it, but some people just have so much stuff go wrong. It's just you just don't, and I'm amazed that we eat too much sugar. I'm amazed that people actually smoke. I'm amazed that people drink. You think, God, you know, your body is like amazing. Look after it, innit? Just look after it as much as you can. She works kids. Mate, don't come across as a troll, mate. Mate, Brian, don't be a troll. Don't be a troll. Rise above it, mate. Rise above it. Go on, I dare you. It's past my bedtime. Nah, not yet, mate. Mizuno, whatever your name is. Oi, Nike, Mizuno trainers. Listen, how many you got on the go then? Are you a male? Are you a young male? How many you got on the go then? You know, if it's like it's past my bedtime, let's have a Mizo. Well, you're Misery, is that right? Oh, Misery. How many you got on the go then? You're gonna give it large, say yeah, I'm doing 10. How many are you doing then? Or are you not? Or are you doing any? You're doing a bit of Lego or something, are you? You're doing knitting or something? What is you doing? That accent throws me off. Well, you said it's past my bedtime. I mean, obviously, you know, you think I'm past it, don't you? You think I'm old and past it. Is that what you're thinking? What would impress you? I don't really want to impress you, but what would impress you about someone at my age then? What would I have to be doing to impress you then? Tell me that, because I might already be doing it. Well, no, what would I have to be doing to impress you then, that you'd think, oh, I wish I was... How old are you then? I'm going to say you're in your 20s. I'm going, what do you still wish you're doing when you're older then? You know, making Lego, knitting, eating cakes? Could be something even raunchier than that. I don't know. How is it? How raunchier is it? is he going to say? I'm not picking on you. I'm just curious because obviously I want to know, in my eyes, whether you're like, I don't know, are you, you know, am I doing the right thing or not? That's what I need to know. Actually, do you know? Actually, do you know? Seriously, what's the time? 20:48. No, a little bit too early. Although actually, you could say get up at 4, set me alarm for 4 in the mornings rather than 5, or 10 to 5, isn't it? 12 minutes to 5. Rather than set it for 12 minutes to 5, I could set me alarm for 4, and I could go and do a run every morning, couldn't I? An hour. I could do an hour something every morning. But then I would be tired and going to bed at 8 o'clock, wouldn't I? You're older than what I'd expect to see on this, just saying. What would you expect to see then? It's, yeah, I completely agree, mate. But I'll tell you what, I'm odd as well, because I don't want your money. I don't even want your money. I ain't even begging. My gifts are turned off. I don't want anything from anyone. I don't want to marry anyone. I don't want to get me leg over anyone. I don't want to give them any of my money. I just want to be me, and people seem to like watching me and me chatting, and I quite like it when we eventually know people, because yeah, I'm older than most streamers. Yeah, I agree, but then that's because the youngsters. I think. Do you know? This is what my understanding of the youngsters is. They love a bit of fashion. They love a bit of the sheep. They've got to be the sheep, and they feel that this is an easy profession. What it is, they're going to earn all this money. They're blinded by the rubbish. They're blinded by the lies and the fake. This is how much you can earn. No, you should earn money from away from this, but this should be a vehicle to make your side hustle known about and fill your bank up. I think so. You may not. You may say, no, that's ridiculous. You should do it as a job. I don't want to do it as a job. I think the trouble is, if you make money, you foolishly will believe it's a job. And when you first start, they're going to push you right out there. You're going to have loads of people watching you. And it's not sustainable, is it? What do you do when, you know, it's a bit like if you was a sort of a, not like Tom Cruise, he's sort of made it, but imagine how many actors go to Hollywood. They go, you charge that thing up every day? No, I went to the gym and I thought, well, I'm going to treat myself to McDonald's, and I thought, I know what, I'll sit in the car and eat my McDonald's and charge my car while I'm out, because I've got a bit of running around to do over the weekend. So, and I'm not doing anything tonight anyway. Really, what's the point of doing? I might as well do a live here rather than sitting on my sofa, because I'm filling my car up. I've come a little bit out of my way, but it doesn't bother me anyway. Fillet of fish, yeah, mate, 2 of them. I larged it. I went large, mate. I went large. I was going to go out. Had a couple of dates and I thought, nah, I'm going large. I'm going large. These youngsters, they'd be like, oh, I'll go out. How's me? I'm alright, actually. No complaints, really. I've got, what have I got to complain about? Nothing. What have I got to worry about? Nothing. What do I want to do? Whatever I want to do. Fillet of fish, 2 of them, mate. I boshed it. I boshed it right out in the skillet in there. See it? Just the evidence of my fillet of fish. I like it. Actually, no, you know what I like? I think they could just give me the bread, the roll things or whatever it is, with just, I like the tartar sauce. Although someone told me that's made with gherkins in it. When they told me that turned me right. That turned me off for a couple of weeks. I thought, I can't eat that. Oh, them gherkin things. Who has them pickles when you go in a? But what's that all about? Why the heck are they putting pickles in? I'll tell you what I do like. I like when they put is it marmalade jam or something, that like red onion chutney type thing, or that chutney in the burgers. When I love it in the burgers, you bite it, it all drips out and all like that. I do love a burger. Although burgers feel to me like at the abattoir, they just swept up all the bits and stuck it together, innit? They use a bit of Unibond, innit? Oh, they go around the abattoir, sweeping it all up, and then what they do is a bit of Unibond, innit? Mix it in. They won't know. The peasants won't understand what that is. They just eat it. But I do like burgers. I used to think steak and chips, but no, I've gone off steak and chips. You know, I can only find steak that's like 300 quid, 300 quid an ounce. I'm not even into it now. Can you imagine going to, oh, that bloke, who's it, that one with the salt? He does that salt bee or something, isn't it? Can you just imagine him? Now, this is the exact problem of wanting to go viral. Look at someone like him, and look at someone like Mr. Tate. And you know what? They are literally searched crazy. They're nowhere, aren't they? Absolutely nowhere. I think you're better off to earn money away from the internet, but use the internet to enable your business to be known, your restaurant or whatever. I don't know if I'd want to be an influencer where you go in. I see this girl and or this lady, and she goes around restaurants in Kent, things to do in Kent. She's got quite a lot of followers, and I'd be interested to know if she charges these places to go in, and I don't know what you call it, and you know, I'll be interested to know if she does. Which, I mean, if she does, good luck to her. But like that, you go to this restaurant and they pay you. You got to go there. You can't send an AI, can you? You got to send someone down doing it. She's good, yeah. But what I'm saying is, imagine that's her job. I think that's a bit of a pain in the arse of a job. You think it ain't, but I bet it. Unless you say I'm giving up and I'm full time. Okay, you're full time. What about if, say, 1,000 of us, we don't watch her no more? And what do you, and you know, if you're going to come into a restaurant and I'm going to charge them 500 quid to get them, what am I going to get? Well, I'm going to put you to my following. It needs to be set. This is the problem. If everything was sour return, well, when we get your customers, we'll pay you money. And all these so-called influencers, I remember seeing one, and it was, I think it was in Manchester, these two brothers, and they thought they were the big I ams. And yeah, I don't know, 50,000 followers or something. And they went into this restaurant, and the bloke went, "No, we're not interested, mate." Yeah, but we got, and they had the raving up. They wanted their food for nothing. And basically the restaurant went, "No, we're not interested." And I'll see another one, and what was it? Well, we feel, because he said this is another so-called influencer. "We feel we're a good fit for your business. We can get you all these customers." And they went, "Well, we've actually look through your followers and your videos and that, and we don't think you are a good follower, so we're not interested." And then they get the the ones that are not successful get the I think if you could do it, would I do it if someone says you can have a free meal? Probably, but I'd have to be there, wouldn't I? If it was like, if I'm there, imagine there was a burger bar over there, and he said to me, "Can you come and do it?" I'd be, "Yeah, well, I'm only sitting there doing it live. I'll do it live around your burger bar. I don't mind. Give me a free burger and I'll do it." So I have had a couple of people ask me to do it, and I went, "No, I don't want to do it." And I know him. He went, "Yeah, but you're good." I went, "But I don't care. I don't want to do it." I said, "I don't want to do it because I don't really like it. I can't trust you as far as I can throw it." And the thing is, you're putting your name to it, aren't you? You're putting your name to it. You're saying, like, "I'm saying this place is good." No, that's quite a responsibility, I think. But I do think people are too far out their own backside, aren't they? They just think they're important. They get a few followers, and like they're actually full of their own importance, aren't they? And they are very unimportant. I think everyone online, influencers, I call them influencers. They're about as much use as the flu, aren't they? Influencers, sorry, I call them influencers. I don't know, but then I suppose if you take your time to build your channel up, who's that other bloke that I don't know, is it the Food Review Club or something? There was a big thing, and that's the thing, once you get that, he was charging 1,500 quid or something to go to a restaurant, and there's some bloke who was saying because he should have put it was sponsored or whatever, and no, there's always someone to take you, knock you down, isn't there? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not interested at all, really. I've no interest in. I suppose I mean I'm happy to sort of say this is good or that's. But I don't want no money. I don't. If you're doing it, if you don't have no money, I think it's genuine. As soon as you get money involved, I think it becomes a bit fake. Because how do you know? I'm being paid. What, someone's giving me 300 quid, or say they give me 100 quid and a free meal. How do you know that's fake? How do you know it's not fake? How do you know I'm not lying? Unless you know me, you can ring me up and I'll say shit, but they give me 300 quid, so I'm going to say, that's, I tell you, you sell your soul, don't you? You sell, a lot of these people sell their soul, haven't they? Spud man, yeah, but he's different, isn't he? I've seen him. We went to Silverstone, not last year, year before, and he was there. Went at it. I'll tell you what though, it is, do you know what it is? It's a jacket potato. If I go in spudgy like, it's exactly, or even if I cook it, it's exactly the same. It's no different. You get 1.5 potatoes. Um, could you say, oh, they're a special potato? Well, maybe they are, and you've got this farm. But do you know what? They're the only potatoes in the world. Nah, nah. I think I like him. I do like him. I think he's good, and he's worked social media. Good luck to him. You know, but even him, if he went in and started promoting this restaurant, this Indian restaurant, oh, this is really good. What would you think? I'd be thinking, maybe I'm skeptical, but I would be thinking, what's it? I'm always thinking everyone's got an angle. I mean, I've got an angle. My angle is I want you lot to know about my car sales, and I would love you lot to say recommend me to your friends. Now that's my angle. Now, if you're being paid, your angle is to be paid to recommend these things, and I'm going, well, how do you know it's genuine? If it's not, if it's for free, I mean, if someone sent me something, see, I've never done car reviews. Maybe I could do them, but I don't want to. Even if I was offered, like, do you want to test this new whatever it is? I'd say no. What? I really want to drive this car around and go, look at this car, look at the glove box, look at the, look at the electric willy warmer or whatever. No, I can't be bothered. But what if I think it's rubbish, isn't it? In Australia, no. Hang on, what do you do if it's absolutely crap? How do you say it? Someone's paying you. How can you be genuine? How can you say it? What percent we on? What do you mean? Oh, what charge? 141 mile. So it's just 45 minutes. I might as well sit here. If I sit here for half hour, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, I can sit here till 10 really. I'm not doing it. I'm going to get home. I've got 2 buns to eat. My mouth's dribbling thinking about them. And I'm going to have a latte. That's about it really. And a bit of doom scrolling, so I might as well sit here and do it live, isn't it? But going back to what I was saying, do you am I odd then? Do you not honestly think, if you see someone promoting something, yeah, I'm going, hang on, all these kids, right? Someone like, I always say Molly May. It's only Molly May. She's using a certain deodorant or certain lipstick. Can you just imagine how many girls will want that? Is that David? Even how many youngsters? It's the youngsters, isn't it? I think the older people. I think as you get older, you're less influenced by stuff. You not drink alcohol? No, I don't drink. I packed up in my 20s, I suppose. I just actually thought, do you know what? How does this sound immature? You tell me what you think. I'm going out Sunday morning. I'm throwing my guts up. I can't even have half a slice of toast without throwing it up, and that's a good night. Personally, I thought that made me quite immature. That was a real wake up, and I thought that's a bit of an immature attitude, Gary, because it should be the people I'm going with, not the building, not the liquid, not even the food. The food could be great. It's the people that make it. So if you went somewhere on your own, if we're going to say it's the food, say it's like the best whatever you've had, you don't give a toss about anyone being with you. You just want to go on your own then, surely. I don't think you do. I think unless you're alone, I think it's the people you go with. Like if I go out with my kids or I go out with my girlfriend, they make my holiday, they make my time, like if you went to a party and it's a great party or whatever, or or a gathering or something, I can't believe you're thinking of the wallpaper or even the food you've eaten. Yeah, it might have been nice, but I bet the best thing there was the people. I think so. So I don't drink. Am I anti-drink? No. Do I want to drink? No. I go on holiday, I don't even think about it. I ain't even got to get a taxi. I ain't got to drive. I actually get a taxi if I'm on holiday. And that's not me saying that to make someone who drinks feel bad. No, I'm not at all. And the only thing I know is people that do drink. If you do drink, or you eat too much, or you exercise too much, or you go to bed too late, we all sort of wish we didn't do that stuff. I think so. And I was saying to my friend this morning, I said, I think it's when I can moderate my going to bed. I don't go to bed too late, but I don't go to bed too early. I don't eat too much. When I can budget, yeah, when I said budget, it's probably the wrong word. I said if I can budget my calories, because she's on about, she's trying to lose half a pound. 730, is it? 713. Just been run to the Chinese. Did you run up the counter and say, "Hey, where's my whatever it is, spring roll?" I don't know. I don't really know what you get in the Chinese. I don't know. Yeah, but this is the thing. Look, if you don't like exercise, don't do it. Do not. You're never going to do it if you don't like it. If you whatever you like, you'll excel at. I think whether it's skiving off school, getting your leg over, eating cake, baking cakes. If you really like it, you'll excel at it, won't you? Who doesn't excel at eating chocolate? And if you don't excel at eating chocolate, do you excel at eating Pringles? You know, you must excel at something, surely. And I said to that's what I said to my mate. I said to her, I said, look, I think she needs to use NutriCheck. The thing is, it's hard work, isn't it? I went swimming this morning. I've done about 53 minutes today, I think, or 52. A bit annoyed with myself. I didn't get there bang on 6 o'clock. I got there about 5 past, or 4 minutes past when he walked in, and you just feel good, don't you? I did feel hungry though, so I went and got a pack of Jacob's Cracker Crisps. I really like them. They're cheese and not cheese, sour cream and chive. But they only make me the big packs, and I didn't care for. I'm going to eat that lot, and I was just so wanted to eat them at tea break, but I didn't. I stopped, and then I walked past, and I think, oh, go on, I'll have a couple more. And I actually was really pleased. I saved them for lunchtime, but I wished at lunchtime I'd saved more from earlier on. But it doesn't matter. I've got another pack indoors. Yeah, like tonight, I might have a bit of a binge up. Who knows? But I like exercise. I think exercise is hard work, but definitely worth it. I'm doing park run tomorrow, and sadly, it looks like my daughter's not going to be able to run on Sunday because she's got the flu, or she's not. I don't think she's got the flu, or she's laid up in bed. You know, I don't know if she feels rough. And I'm gutted because I was really looking forward to running with her. Really looking forward to it. You know, it was like, to me, that's like a wow. You know, like I wanted to run the London Marathon with my son. And I know a few people have done that, and I'll tell you what, I don't know anybody who's not run with their son or daughter, right, who hasn't cried afterwards. Yeah, it's like you. I can imagine if I ran it with my son, you would just, I don't know, I'd probably really want to cry. But being a man, obviously you don't, innit? I remember when my kids were born, I just thought, when my daughter was born, I really wanted to cry, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm mad. He's mad, isn't it? Anyway, right? And I thought, well, when my son's born, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I still didn't. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. You maybe see it as a sign of weakness. Hello. But it ain't really, is it? Tears are good, like when I lost my mum and my dad. You know, and you cry. I think crying is perfectly acceptable. Crying is good. I think crying is very good. Hello. I think crying is a good thing. It can be happy tears, isn't it? But yeah, I say I can't run with my daughter, but yeah, I'm going to go up and see my son. Who would leave me in the dust? Hey, what, my son? Well, of course he will. He's half my age, so of course he will. And he's been training for London, so he's doing, I don't know whether he's got a 30k coming up. I think it's a 30k, he said. I don't know when that is. I don't know if no, it can't be Sunday, it can't be tomorrow. Maybe it's next week, I don't know. But yeah, I was really sort of half looking forward, but I'm pleased I didn't get a place, because you had to raise £3 grand, so that'd be between us. We'd have had to raise 6,000 to get a place, and I thought, wow. And I didn't get, but I an email from the charity saying, and I thought, well, here we go. And this was only last month. I thought, oh no, please don't say I've got a place, because I haven't put the work in. And I know someone, my mate Greg, it was literally the Saturday before the London Marathon. He got a phone call. He said, "Do you want a place?" Someone couldn't do it. They couldn't roll it out. I think you can roll it over a couple of years. But couldn't roll it over. And I said, "Look, it's going to go. Do you want it or not?" He went, "Go on then." And he done it. He said, "Oh, I can't believe I've done it. Just so hard, so hard. You got to put the training in, haven't you? But I was looking forward to running. Is it Mother's Day next week? Is it? Well, I ain't got a mum. I ain't got a mum anymore. Obviously, I'll remember. I mean, I you know, look, someone says like all the Mother's Day stuff. Even if I got fed up and cried, you know, it's not going to stop it, is it? Half marathon. Yeah, I've done quite a few halves marathons. My best was Paddock Wood. I've done Paddock Wood all years ago. I've done 1 hour 28, which I was well pleased. That was like, I was chuffed to bits. And I've done a 10k in 40 minutes. And that was like, I loved it, absolutely loved it. But that's when you're, you know, I'm like, Christ, that was. Do you know what? I tell you what, that 10k was 35 years ago or something. Mega, absolutely mad, you know. But long time, you know.
I want to use this. Are you using it?
That one there?
No, this one.
No, we're on the left.
Oh, okay.
All the Teslas on the left at the back. Where's your charge port then? There.
Is it?
I doubt you'll get it. You'll better have to go to Blue Water.
Yeah.
Because they're at the back. You can get them at the back and you can park. Have you been there, haven't you?
I don't have much left. I need to charge it. I've got just only 2 miles.
2 mile?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're brave. You're brave.
We're used to that. We're walking. You know, we use it.
What, is someone using that M1? Is someone using the M1?
Yeah, use it. I'm
Oh,
gonna
alright. So it could be nice to say I'm going. I'm not going to though. Because, you know, 2 mile. Why would you come in with 2 mile? People cut it so fine, don't they? But yeah, so that's what I'm doing Sunday. I like exercise. What's his name? Christensen, isn't it? Not bad. So, yeah, it isn't a bad time. Yeah, but the winner of Paddock Wood that year, I was talking to him, and he'd done something like, I've done 128. He was something like 107 or something, or 18. And you think 20 minutes in front of me, but you think, and what I said to him, I said, how can you get to the next level? He said, I won't. I'll never. He runs twice a day. I don't know his name, but he was a chef. He said, you know, it's not my job, but I run twice a day. Obviously, really quick. Do a half marathon in 1 hour 10. It's like, wow. But you know what? Just shows you, isn't it? Or maybe it's 1 hour 5. I don't know. It was quick, but he said no. He's not. He will never be good enough to get to, like, you know, sort of run for the UK team and that. And but it's back in the day, the times were much faster, right, Matt? Back in the day, the times were much faster. You know, get good for your age now is a lot slower. Actually, we sold a car to a lady. She's doing London, and she's got a good for her age. She's not very old. She's maybe 30, you know, but she's got good for her age. And I don't know what the time was. I think she said the men good for their age is something like 2.5 hours, which is really not that quick, really. But it just shows you the time. And I'm not about the world. I'm on about like the you know, us peasants, us poor peasants, who, yeah, I don't know what. Well, back in the day, I suppose good for your age for a male would have been something like 220, I suppose. 220 would have been under 2.5, definitely under 2.5. I think she was saying the men are sort of 2.5 or something, or 240 or something like that. It's like, that's a bit slower. But you know, we should encourage people to run, shouldn't we? That's why I think Couch to 5k. I think what an absolutely brilliant app. Because 5k is achievable, but you know, it's hard. If you start exercising, whatever you do is really hard, and what that does, that puts you off, so you give up. You don't want to go because it hurts. Or the next day you're like, you can't hardly walk. You walk like John Wayne, don't you? But that's because you sort of damage the muscles, don't you? I suppose you damage the muscles, and then as they repair. Oh no, it's when I go to the gym. I don't really hurt now, but if you don't go to the gym, you go to the gym the first time, when you do that, it's like, oh, it really hurts, doesn't it? It's like, oh. Or when you run, you put your hands down your legs and it's like, God, they're really aching. You can't get out of the seat either. You sit in the seat and you can't get out. You can't get off your sofa because you're stuck to it. But that in a way that's what you want, because that's the thing that's what improves you, isn't it? That's what makes you. And also you get out of breath. You imagine you first start running, you're going to be like really out of breath, but you soon get into it. It does nothing wrong there. That's only 12 weeks, Matt. That's only 12 weeks. You know, and if you're given the right amount of time, as long as you can walk, as long as you're sort of able-bodied, you've got 2 legs, couch 5. I've never used it, but I think it's a brilliant, like park run. I think park run is like, it's free. It's absolutely free, right? You get your time. You know, you can go on the 5K app and it gives you the results of everyone in the country. But the thing is, they're all different. All park runs are different. I'm doing it tomorrow. I don't know what one I'm going to do. I was going to do Dartford Heath, but I'm thinking it's been peeing down with rain all day and it's a bit of a muddy one. I like the mud, but I don't know if I like the mud that much. I just take my old trainers, but they're as slick as slicks. And I haven't got off-road shoes. I really need to get some. But I don't really want to get back into it like I used to, because it'd be like, takes your life over, and then you end up, I'm doing this 5K, I'm doing that, and I don't want to. I like park run. It's just like short, sharp, finished, isn't it? Short, sharp, done. Under an hour, you know, like half hour, done. I suppose I could go and do Danson, because I'm either going to do Woolwich or Bexley. That's the 2 I'm going to do. I think I'll see, because they're not far from home, and I think park run's amazing. I wished everybody. I'm you know, I'm passionate. I really wished everybody loved exercise, or everybody, you know, said it's hard work. But you know, I suppose it's like everything. People just don't like hard work, do they? When we was at school, you know, imagine if we'd have worked hard at our studies and that, we would have a better job. But we don't understand it, do we? We don't get it. We don't. You know, humans seem to do stuff when it's too late, isn't it? You know, we don't seem to. Prevention doesn't seem a thing. It's not even in the dictionary, is it? It's almost like we haven't got that. Victoria Park race. Oh yeah, what's that? I don't know if it's a 10K up there. Is that in Hackney, Victoria Park? I'm sure I've done a 10K up there. I don't think it was a half marathon. It might have been a half marathon. I can't remember. It was either a half marathon or a 10K years ago, and I'm sure that was Hackney. Victoria Park, I'm sure. Maybe it's not. I don't want it Battersea, you know. Stratford, yeah. I've done that years ago. Is that the one that's like oversubscribed, about like sort of there's 1 million people go and do it? There's one I tried to enter. It was ridiculous. Yeah, all get medals. I give you your shit, you get a medal. Oh, excuse my language. I tell you what, I've done one race, right? It was really, really good. The first 200 got gold. The second 200 got silver, and then the you know, bronze, I think. And that was really good, because that gave you a real incentive to try and get that. But I've never won. I've never been that good. I'd love to. I mean, I follow some people on TikTok, and there's one bloke, David, and he wins Dartford Park Run, you know, and he's like 17s or something, you know, 16, 17, something like that, and you think, wow. But then there's a bloke at our running club. Shit, what's his name? No, I can't, doesn't matter. But like, even if I said his name, it don't matter. Right, there's a bloke at our running club, right? And he can win them. He wins some of them. He said, but sometimes you go there and there's the fast boys come and you ain't going to win it. And he might be 10th, 20th, something like that. He said other times you go there and he wins. You know, it's just depends who turns up on the day, isn't it? This is the thing. This thing with park run, you don't know who's turning up there. There's no. With normal runs, you have to. Obviously, you have to enter it. And I missed the day you used to send a stamped as F envelope after you send it back, and then they post your number to you. And it was always quite good to see. You think, oh, your numbers turn up. And back then they used to give you pins. But yeah, good luck, 10K, good luck. I've got there's one near Dartford I'm doing. It's the not Sutton at Home, Halton Kirby 10K, which is along Hawley Road, not far from Brands Hatch really, near Dartford. But well, good luck to you. What sort of time are you hoping for? Do you think you'll smash your time, or do you think you're, don't know, or do you think you'll be? How are you feeling though? Are you feeling like strong? Do you think you're gonna like go out and do it, or you're feeling like? Do you feel like a damn squib? Do you feel like you're just not gonna get anywhere? PB, mate, I hope you do. What's your top? What's your time? You say PB, right? But they only got to beat it by a second. What's your PB? What is your PB at the moment then for 10k? What sort of times are you doing, isn't it? And I don't care if you do an hour and a half, mate. I have a solid training week this week. Yeah, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? It should have been in the bank like a few weeks ago, really. Or do you think you've left it too late? Do you think you've left it too late? When I done that 10 mile with my son, I didn't set my watch. Duncan, his name is, the bloke who runs. That's it, who wins this park run. But yeah, I mean, good luck to you, mate. I hope you do. Top of the mornings, yeah. I hope you do really well. I hope you get a PB. I hope you get PB. I hope you get all the things you want. It's the effort. You got to put the effort in, haven't you? When I ran on Tuesday, I felt good. I felt quite good. I felt strong, which is what I liked. And did I run on Sunday? Yeah, I did a run Sunday. That's right. I don't know. I went down a 5 point. It was about 5.4 or something, or 5 miles. I wanted to do. I didn't want to do the 10k, but I wanted to do more than 4 mile. And I wanted to see if I could. So I ran about, I think 2.6 out. I think it was 2.6 or 2.7, then 2.6 back. Post the newly generated highlight. Why? Go away, TikTok. Not interested. I'm interested in my buns. But yeah, I mean, I think good luck to you, mate. It's interesting to know other people. I'd love to speak to people who like I'm doing the same run as them. They're like, oh, I'm doing that. It's like, oh yeah, I meet up before. There's I think some of the runners on here are quite inspiring on TikTok. Yeah, you see them and they're like, I don't mean it's horrible. They're quite large, and you see them when they've been running a while, and they're really quite trim. And that's you putting the mind to it, isn't it? Literally putting your mind to it. It is hard, isn't it? Like getting up in the morning, you think, oh, I don't want to get up at 6 o'clock, go out for a run, but I think mornings are the best, because you get it over, then it's gone. You've done it. If you keep waiting, then you're like, you can't be bothered, and then next thing you know, it's like, I'm always like, I really wished I'd gone out earlier. I sort of think, if I could have gone out for an hour, when it gets to 7 o'clock, I'm like, why didn't I go out? What did I do? This is what I'm annoyed at. What else did I do in that time? I've done nothing. I'll probably be sitting on my phone, haven't I? And you think, I could have gone out. I sometimes run on my own. I quite like, because I go out the club, but sometimes I'm like, they don't go out till 7. It's good. I mean, I love running, mate. I've run for years, and my knees are not very good now, really. And I've got trouble with my foot, my right foot. The toes, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like it's sore inside the toes. But if you do that, don't hurt. I could do it with hammer. It don't hurt. Well, it would hurt if you have hammer, but it must be ligaments or tendons or something. So I'm going to see a podiatrist. I think it's a podiatrist you call them, on Monday. I just wanted to look and go, no. My doctor basically went, yeah, oh yeah, you're just getting old. I went, what? She's getting old. That was literally what she said. She went, yeah, it's just an age thing, really. You just got to put up with it. I went, oh. I said, well, can't I go and pay someone, do you think? No. I went, oh, okay. Very helpful. But she's true, isn't it? It's like, no, you're old. What are you running for at your age? When you're running for your age, you should be like, I don't know. You should be going out on holiday and spending your money, your kids' inheritance, really, and eating cakes. Because don't matter, you ain't got long to live anyway. So what are you worried about? So that's what she should have said. Maybe that's what she wanted to say. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to see that, and I'll tell you what I want to know. I want to know, like, right, it's tough. It's hard luck. If this is what's wrong with it, I think nothing you can do about it. So it's tough. All I want to know is, okay, it's sore, but if I carry on running, is it going to do more? If it does more damage, what's the damage it would do? Like, you've got to cut your feet off. Oh well, I better stop. If it's like, well, nothing, it's just sore, you've got to put up with it. Do you know what? That'll do me. Because the trouble is, everything I think everybody thinks there's a magic cure in it. You go under the knife, they cut you open, they do this. It ain't like that. It's not like that at all, is it? But we think it is. We think an operation's magic, and it's going to solve everything. And I think if you can have an operation and it solves it, great. But there's probably lots of things you can't, isn't it? What? You clean my coffee mug? What are you on about? What do you mean by clean my coffee mug? Of course I clean it. I don't just leave coffee in it. Oof. I'm not that lazy. I do wash up. I wash my underpants, wash my towels, I clean my shower. So yeah, I'm quite tidy. For a bloke, amazingly, I'm quite tidy actually. You know, you wouldn't think I'm a bloke if you look how tidy I am. Unless you look how untidy my lounge is and you think, he's not very tidy. But that's the weekend. That's my job the weekend, is to start sorting my crap out and get off my phone, really. I definitely need to get off my phone more. Are we live? Yeah. I'm sitting here doing nothing. And Russia, hello. I'm going in a minute because I've got 180. But I'm doing nothing. What's the point? I'll just get home and do a live at home, won't I? So I might as well just carry on doing it here. And that'll do me. I'm getting something, pretty straight, I'm getting something out of this. I'm sitting here, I'm actually filling my car up while I'm doing it, which is great. That's good enough for me. But yeah, good luck with your run, mate. Will you let us know how you do? You still here? Who's the runner? What's his name? Say it, London, wasn't it? What's your name, actually? Where's he gone? Or she? Where they gone? UAN football. What does that mean? What's your name? You're not spying? I wouldn't really care if you are, mate. What? Got mixed up with my streams. Well, here, no, I'm doing, that's your YouTube and this is TikTok. This is TikTok, yeah. Yeah, what's the football blight? Are you still here? I'm interested to know what your name is, and you know, let me know how you get on with your run. Hope you do. Hope you get a PB. I really do. There's nothing better, isn't there? There's nothing better. I remember it was Hastings. I think it was Hastings half marathon. If you broke the course record, not me. If you broke the course record, I think you got £10,000, and they missed it. It was a couple of Africans. They missed it by 13 seconds, I think it was. 13 seconds. That's madness, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. And they won I think it was £10,000. The local Ford dealer was putting up a sponsorship. It was 13,000, something like that. Some crazy amount of money, which is like mad, isn't it? Who was it? I went when I go Dulwich. That was another one. That was quite a good run. There was these like African contingent coming over, and they were just so quick. Just you realise you want to go and watch the London Marathon or something like that, or any of them races. If you're a cyclist, go and look at pro cyclists or pro runners or anyone like that. You just think, Christ, they're just so fast. Can you ask questions? Yeah, if you want to. What questions you want to ask? Ask away, fire away. If you're a troll, I'm going to tell you, feck off. If you're a normal person, I'll go, hello, wow, you're a normal person. I mean, I'll prefer you to have your name, because I can call you, that isn't your name, is it? Turn it up. Even if you tell me, I won't remember it. I will eventually if you keep telling me, but yeah, ask away. If it's a sort of question like, I don't know, a normal question, hello. Where are you then? Where are you if you haven't been out to London? Whereabouts in the country are you? Are you going to ask a question though? How long does it take you to type it? Is it really a complex? Don't do anything complex, mate. I'm a bit thick. Ask me questions I can comprehend and understand, and then I'll answer it. Oh, Newcastle. I haven't been to Newcastle. What's the bridge called? Is that the Tyne? That's where don't the Great North Run start up there? Does it start at Newcastle? Or am I wrong? I've never done that. I've always. Maybe that's one to go for, isn't it? Maybe the one to get like me and my son say, do you fancy doing that? That'd be quite a good That's the biggest. I think that's. Not sure if it's the biggest half marathon in the world or whatever. Absolutely huge though. Thousands of people, like 30,000, 40,000 people do it. Mad race. Mad when you see that amount of people, like London Marathon. When you start, it's mad because you see all the like the heads start bobbing up and down, and then all of a sudden it gets to you, and then you start running. But you don't. You run a little bit and stop. I remember the first year they had the chip on your shoe. It was great, but they didn't have the first pad weren't till 5 mile, so you could have gone down to 5 mile and started there. And there was some people cheating actually. When I done New York, there was these people who cheated, and they got caught with CCTV going on the what do you call it out there? Not subway, it's a subway. Yeah, subway, isn't it? They got caught going on the subway. I think one was an English person. There's about 4 of them got caught cheating. Why would you cheat? I don't get that. I suppose I get it if you're going to win big prizes, and I would think New York must be a mega payout. Chicago, Tokyo, all them big races. In it. London, I think is big. London's probably give you about 50 quid. I don't know. If you win it, you probably get like 1,500 quid. You know, you go to America and you get like $1 million or something like that, wouldn't you? What do you say? I should do it. Yeah, there's still 13 miles. I've got to run, isn't it? I've never done it, and it's something I've always thought, oh, I should do that. London to Brighton, I like that, but I can't do it this year because we've got a party on the Saturday, so I can't do it. I'd like to do it, but I can't do it. 20th of June, 19th or 20th of June it is. So I'm a bit gutted I can't do it. Because I enjoyed it last year and the year. Oh, sorry, I've done it last year. I've done it 7 years before that. So I think it was 7 years, 6 or 7 years. But no, I'd come up. Enough I'm doing it. I'd come up there, wouldn't I? Now I've got our little car. I'd like probably. That's the time to bring my motorhome, isn't it? Something like that. You bring your motorhome. Take your motorhome up. You got your hotel. Then you literally. Oh, listen, I want to drive. But if I'm going somewhere I've never been, I might as well like come around Newcastle for have a couple of days in Newcastle, wouldn't it? Or outside of Newcastle in the campsite, and then use my little car to drive in, or get the train in or something. Yeah, get the train into Newcastle and have a look around because I've never been there. So you know, it's probably an interesting place, probably places to see, isn't it? You go, oh yeah, I've seen this, seen that. Museums, always something to watch, isn't it? Always somewhere to go. Well, I suppose I should go really. I'm gonna go. See you all later. I doubt very much I'll do a live in the morning. I might do. Right, I'll catch you all later. Have a good evening. And yeah, don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's got a split on my knuckle and I keep picking it. Why'd you do that? You know, when you see it, why don't you just leave it alone? You always pick the bloody things, isn't it? Any biscuits tonight? No, I've got 2 cinnamon buns from Tesco, and I bought them yesterday and I thought, I like them. I was going to take one to lunch and I didn't, so I've got 2. Do I want to be a pig? Maybe. Or I could save them for tomorrow after park run, isn't it? After park run, take them with me and eat them after park run. But I'll wait and see. I've got loads of biscuits indoors and crisps and toffee and fudge. I want it indoors. I don't want to not have it indoors because if you want it, it's there, isn't it? But it's up to me whether I can resist it or not. And I think resistance is something that makes you stronger, isn't it? Abstinence. If I abstain, I'm alright, thank you. No, it's my Saturday off. I'm going to be around. I know I'm going to be around because I'm not going to see my girlfriend because I was going to run with my daughter, but it looks like my daughter's not running because she's not very well. So it looks like I'll be doing a 10k on my own, which I don't mind. But I was hoping she was going to do it. But if you're not well, you're not well. Favourite top 3 chocolate bars? Mate, they're all nice, aren't they? I might do a live, I don't know. Depends what time I get up. I might get up early. If I get up early, I'll do it. I'm up at like 5, 6 o'clock. I might just do it for an hour or a couple of... I'm going to do park run. I ain't got to leave till 8 o'clock, I suppose, ish. If I'm doing nothing, I'll just do it, innit? But then in the afternoon, I won't be doing it because I need to sort my loft out and sort stuff out, innit? 3 chocolate, I don't know, mate. anything, innit? Who don't like chocolate? You know, I don't know, like even, I don't know, sort of crunchies, Mars bars, Twixes, Snickers, marathons, what they call it, I don't know, anything, innit? Cream eggs, anything, innit? You just, who don't like it? Next marathon, what for me? No, I won't be doing a marathon. Never say never, and I mustn't talk about it because then I want to do one, and I don't want to do one. I really do not want to do another marathon. I've done enough. I'm not doing no more. Because I tell you, it's the training you got to put in, and I have to realise I need to preserve my knees. My knees. It's all well and good me saying don't smoke, don't drink, you know, don't have too much sugar, exercise. I've got to go. I need to listen to my own advice and say, don't do it. You'll be a dick. You know, 5k, 10 mile, maybe a half, but nah. And I'm sure I could do a half because I've done 10 mile, and I've done 10 mile end of January. So I've done that okay. Took 1:45, I think, 1:45, 1:43. So that was under 2 hours. Well pleased under 2 hours. But long way off my sort of PBs. I think my PB was 69 minutes, and you think, how can you be that slow? 69, so 140, that's say 110. Over 35 minutes slower. How can you be that slow? How can you be 35 minutes slower on a 10 miler? But I was 30 years younger or something, so you know, you've got to think, well, actually age makes you realise you know that you're on the way out, aren't you? You're on the way out. We ain't getting out of this place alive, are we? We ain't going to get any quicker. You don't get quicker. It's really, I've always thought, I'd love to dream. I want to know exactly what my PB would be. You know, you went somewhere and they went, your PB is going to be 120 or 5 hours or 4. Because once you've done it, you go, that's it. Now I'm going to wear my watch. I'm just going to enjoy it. So I know I'm never going to get near my PBs. Although I think you do a PB for your age, isn't it? Your age. And I'm happy. I think I need to be quite disciplined and quite hard on myself. I need to strive to do better, but almost like if you don't, it doesn't matter. But no one's going to be strong. No one's going to be disciplined for me, are they? It's up to me to make myself go out and train hard, that sort of stuff, isn't it? Really. Right, I'm going to go now because I need to go and use that hotel's little boys' room. Right, see you later, YouTube. Remember they lifted got after. Where? What in what marathon was that? Was that there's always cheating, that's why they take stuff. Look at Ben Johnson. Yeah, I remember watching that and you think, oh, I thought, bloody hell, he's a machine. I'll tell you what I did like Carl Lewis. I thought Carl Lewis, I loved him. I thought he was such a good runner. Such a talented, isn't he? Look at like Michael, them Olympians are like, see, you know, all jokes aside, you aspire to these like, I don't know, Stormzy and, you know, who's it, Dizzy Rascal and all that. I'm going, they're nothing, you know, nothing. Olympians are like, look at Steve Redgrave. I mean, that is just mad, isn't it? Imagine winning gold. Was it 4 or 5 Olympics? That's just mad. 5 Olympics, wasn't it? All right, mate. I just think Olympic athletes are. But I remember watching Ben Johnson in that final. I think was it California or I can't remember. It was in America, wasn't it? Or was it Los Angeles? Wasn't it Los Angeles? I think that was the Olympics. And I remember watching him, and I just thought, well, he weren't a bit. He was like, because that's where Linford Christie come fourth. And I think because they banned him, I'm sure Linford Christie got bronze. But that's the trouble. Afterwards, it's not the same, is it? It's just afterwards, not the same, is it? You know, it's just not the same because they have the really, in a way, I think all the medal ceremonies should be after they've been tested, because they have the race, they have the final, and then they have the Olympic, the medals. I don't think they should. I think the fight. I think the medals should be after they've been tested. Yeah, he's a black guy. Canadian, I think he was, Ben Johnson. Man, he was built like Christ, super muscle. But then we all know now, we know, don't we? Who's a cyclist? What's his name? I can't think. You know what I mean. Like him, all them years, you know, and then it's turned out afterwards he's like, he was doing it, wasn't he? So all them people that were cheated all that time, you know, and for what? The stupid thing, someone like Ben Johnson, right? Ben Johnson, say instead of, what would he, I think, I don't know, I'm going to say he done, I don't know, 979 or something for that. Well, I don't know, I could be completely wrong. That's just a figure that sticks in my head, 979. Now, he would have surely still done like 10:02. You know, surely he would have done that sort of time anyway, wouldn't he? And I can't believe they would have made him like, you know, how can he make him 5 seconds quicker on? He can't. It's impossible. And again, you know, what a silly boy. All that for what? I don't know. And they think they can get away with it, don't they? Think they're going to get. Cycling is rife with it. Cycling is maybe not now, but it used to be rife. And you think, wow. There is another games, isn't there? There's another games where they can have what they want. You can. There's no restrictions. You can. It's called the enhanced. I think it's called the enhanced games. I don't know. I think not. It's cheating, isn't it? It's cheating. But maybe this is a way forward, because what you do, you say, well, you can have what you want. You can have exactly what you want. And I think, I don't know. I think the moment you start using things and take away people's ability, natural ability, you're devaluing it, aren't you? Okay. Hello from Indonesia. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a Ben Johnson. I'm gonna have a bit of gear, and I'm gonna do a Ben Johnson over to the toilet, and then I'm off. See you later. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, let me know what it was. I'll be interested to know what time Ben Johnson done. In my mind, I'm going 979. And I'll tell you another person who I thought was amazing was Michael Jordan. Is it Michael Jordan? The I don't know what you call it. Is it Michael Jordan? Not the basketball, the runner. That was Magic Johnson. It's Michael. Was it Michael Jordan? What a talented guy, isn't he? What a talented guy. But London and Itchy Beard. I'm from Itchy Beard. Right, I'm going now. I'm really going now, because I'm going to use that and then bugger off. Right, see you later, guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch you next time I see you. See you later. Oh. Right, see you later, TikTok.